Who wanted to see those okapi? Because they're right on our right-hand side. Now, the okapi is the only known relative to the giraffe. And the Western world only discovered the okapi in about 1901. So it's a relatively new species to us. Like the giraffe, the okapi does have a very long tongue that it uses to grab leaves off of trees. Now, at this watering hole, if you look on your left-hand side, you'll see a black rhino. Due to poaching, there are only 5,000 black rhinos left in the entire world. They're poached for their horn, which is made out of keratin. That's the same stuff your fingernails are made out of. If you look on your left-hand side, up on that hill, there's a greater kudu. The greater kudu is the second tallest antelope in Africa. They stand about 5 foot at the shoulder. If you look on your right, you'll see a hippo. The Nile hippopotamus is actually a nocturnal animal. They spend most of their day in the water, though, to avoid getting sunburned. And they can hold their breath for about 8 minutes. But they don't really like to swim. They prefer to walk along the bottom of rivers. Jumbo. On that island, you'll see some pink-backed pelicans. Their backs only turn pink during mating season. And there is another hippo on our left-hand side swimming around in that water. Make sure everyone is seated, please. Thank you. There's another one. If you look to your left, you'll see some Nile crocodiles. These are the largest crocodiles in Africa. They can reach up to 20 feet long, which is as long as a giraffe is tall. This tree on our right-hand side is a baobab tree, also known as the upside-down tree. It's leafless for 9 months out of the year, so its branches look like roots. More? That's a tree. I thought it was something cool. There's a tree. big structures on our left and right hand side are termite mounds. They're made out of dirt and dung and spit, and after they bake in the sun, they can be harder than concrete. You'll sometimes see elephants use them as scratching posts, and during the night, smaller animals like antelope use them as lookout points. Coming up on our left-hand side, there is a Maasai giraffe. The giraffe is the tallest animal in the world, reaching up to 20 feet tall. And despite those long necks, giraffes only have 7 vertebrae in their neck. That's the same number that humans have. There's a big tan antelope coming up on our right-hand side. These are the Patterson's eland. They're the tallest antelope in Africa, standing about 6 foot tall at the shoulder.
See that camera?
There's some gray animals coming up on our right-hand side. These are white-bearded wildebeest. They're also known as the gnu, and that's spelled G-N-U, after the grunting sound they make.
Now she's waving.
Yeah, no, she's waving. Just beyond them, you can see some Ankoli cattle, and it looks like water buck. You can pull around and get a better look. And there are some more giraffes on our left-hand side as well.
Look at big.
So the animals with the big horns are the Ankoli cattle. Those horns can get up to 3 feet in length, but they're not quite as heavy as they look because they're honeycombed on the inside. And the shaggier antelope is the waterbuck. They have an oily secretion in their skin that makes their coat waterproof. To avoid predators, they will run right into the water. If you look away in the distance on your left, you will see an elephant. Now, I believe that elephant's all alone, so it's probably a male elephant. Male elephants will leave their herd after about 13 years. You will see that elephant if you look on your left-hand side as we pull around.
Whoa.
And also on the left, there are some greater flamingo. These are the largest flamingo and also the lightest in pink color. A group of flamingo is called a flamboyance. If there was any place to stop, it was there. Like the white rhino that's going to come up on our left-hand side. You can see this rhino is not actually white. Their name comes from a mispronunciation of an Afrikaans word, vite, and vite means wide. That refers to their wider mouths. And just like the black rhino, white rhinos are hunted for their horn. Because black rhinos are now so scarce, poachers have been turning back to white rhinos. They used to be a conservation success story with more than 20,000 in the wild, but now those numbers are dwindling. Oh, and there is a cheetah up on this hill on our left-hand side. The cheetah is the fastest land animal. They go 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. The cheetah is the only big cat who cannot fully retract their claws. They're also the only big cat who can purr.
No, there's two.
There's some more cheetahs behind this bush on the left-hand side. If you peek through, you might be able to see them.
It was through that. Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
This rock formation is called a kopie. Kopies are used by lions as lookout points over the savannah. There is one male and it looks like one female lioness. Lions are inactive for 18 to 20 hours of the day. They do most of their hunting at night, and it's actually the females who do most of the hunting. Oh, there's a female lioness next to that male lion. And does anybody know the Swahili word for lion? Simba, that's right. Lives without drinking any water. They get all the water they need from the vegetation they eat. And just beyond them, there are some Grant's zebra. You can tell those are Grant zebra because those stripes go all the way around their middle. And the zebra has a kick so powerful it will break a lion's jaw. The brown antelope on our left-hand side are bontebok. A bontebok is extinct in the wild. They're only found on reserves. Bontebok are also related to the wildebeest. You can see they have similar shaped noses. And if you've ever wondered, zebras are black with white stripes. You can tell because their noses are black. This big antelope coming up on our left-hand side is a scimitar horned oryx. They're named because their horns resemble scimitar swords found in the Middle East. These are desert antelope. They're truly made for the heat because they don't start to sweat until their body temperature reaches 115 degrees. If you want to see some more animals, you can check out the Gorilla Falls Exploration Trail. There are gorillas, meerkats, and naked mole rats. You can also check out the Maharaja Jungle Trek over in Asia. They have bats and birds and tigers. Here in Harambe, you can also see the Festival of the Lion King show. There are show times every hour on the hour, and the last show is at 8 o'clock today.